They say in show business that any press is good press. Well, in the tortilla business, it's a whole other matter. So Adam's here, and he's going to tell us which tortilla press we should include in our kitchens.
Let's see if I can impress you with the tortilla presses.
Loving it.
You know, any tortilla in a storm, you can get decent tortillas in a supermarket, but you and I both know that a homemade tortilla is light years better than anything from the
100%.
supermarket. And they're really not that hard to make. They're super easy. They're fun, but you're gonna need a tortilla press, which is what we have here. We have 7 different models. The price range is $15 up to $95. They come in various sizes and materials. These 2 in front of me are cast iron. This silver one is aluminum. This big white one is powdered steel. That orange one's aluminum with wood and plastic on the end.
The whole gamut.
The whole gamut. So regardless of the material, they all work pretty much the same way. They are comprised of 2 plates that are attached at one end with a hinge. You put an open storage bag inside, plastic to line it so that this tortilla won't stick. You put the dough ball on top of that, lower the top plate, and then you can see right here, there's a little notch, and these all have a ridge or some kind of bump there. That acts as a fulcrum so that when you press the handle down, it distributes the weight across the top plate, mashes down the masa, and you end up with, hopefully, a pretty perfect tortilla.
A beautiful corn tortilla.
They all work the same way. However, testers found a couple of factors that distinguish the winners from the losers. I want you to give this white one right in front of you a try and see what you think.
It's a good looking press.
It's a very good looking press.
All right, and it's lined with a zipper lock bag there.
Been cut open. The masa goes right in the center where you put it.
Right in the center. Just anchor it there. Close the lid. And let's give it a good press. There we go.
Ooh, that is a nice looking tortilla.
That is a lovely thin tortilla.
And what did you think of using that one?
It was very easy.
And why is that? Because it's heavy. Weight was one of the distinguishing factors. We call a heavyweight anything that's about 7.5 pounds or more. This one was a little more than 10.5 pounds. And because it's heavy, it does more of the work for you. You didn't have to press all that hard. And to prove that, I'm gonna have you try a lighter weight model also, which is this one.
Right, this one.
See what you think of that.
I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna switch it around there. So same thing here. You've got a little lined with a little bit of plastic here.
You bet.
Right, masa in the center. I gotta get it, there we go. Oh!
Okay, so 2 things about this one. It was harder to do, right?
It's really uneven.
You had to put a lot more muscle into
did.
it. You know why it's uneven? Because of the size of the plates. That was the second really important design factor. Testers preferred them when they were at least 8 inches in width, which is this one. This one was just 6.25 inches in width, which means when you press down the masa, it can squeeze right over the edges like it did there. It comes out uneven and misshapen, which is harder to cook, doesn't look as good. The handle was also important. Testers liked longer handles just because they were easier to grasp and gave you more leverage. So that was anything about 10 inches or over. So this white one is our winning tortilla press. It is the Doña Rosa Macienda tortilla press. It's $95, but it's made of steel. It weighs a little more than 10.5 pounds. It's got very generous plates. It makes beautiful tortillas. And if you make a lot of tortillas, we think it's absolutely worth the money. If it's more of an occasional pursuit for you, you want to spend a little less, there's a best buy. This is the $20 Victoria 8-inch tortilla press, and it does a fine job. It's got about an 8-pound weight, about an 8-inch plate, and the handle's a little shorter, but it'll get the job done for a lot less money.
Well, if you want to turn out those homemade tortillas by the dozens, you want to invest in a good tortilla press. And our winner is the Doña Rosa Macienda tortilla press, and that runs you about $95. Or our best buy is the Victoria 8-inch tortilla press, and that'll cost you $20. Thanks for watching Cook's Country from America's Test Kitchen. So what'd you think?
Leave a comment and let us know which recipes you're excited to make, or just say hi.
Now you can find links to today's recipes and reviews in the video description.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
See you later.
Alligator.